We the people, we the people, we the people, we the people.
United States of America.
You know, and they should be, we should let them know how much we appreciate them. And our congressmen, you know, in particular, they make so many sacrifices. After all, you know, how many of you have ever had to pay $4,000, you know, for a round in the hay, okay? You know, the things that they have to endure, we should appreciate it. So we're going to issue some new awards. We're going to pick out a couple of Republicans, and we're going to pick out a couple of Republicans. Did I say it right?
Not quite.
And
Close enough.
we're going to issue them a new award. It'll be a nice plaque. It'll have two pictures of them, not one. One of the pictures will be like this, smiling, and the other will be like this. And it's going to be America's Most Unwanted Congressman Award.
Oh, Patrick Kenny would win that for sure.
Well, we're looking for nominations. And we're going to pick these guys not just based on how much damage they've done and how vulnerable they are, but we're going to pick them according to whether the challenger is going to be somebody like Ron Paul, or somebody with some integrity, somebody who can't be compromised. You know, we've elected a lot of honest men and women, but we haven't re-elected many because by the time they come up for re-election, what are they? Crooks. And so we need to find somebody who can stick to it. And so the challenger is going to be important too. And then Truth Attack is going to focus the entire freedom movement on those 4 congressional districts. You know, we can't go out and replace 435 congressmen. We're not enough of us. But if we focus, everybody in the country, in the freedom movement, focuses on 4 congressional districts, don't you think we can do it? You bet we can. And we're going to take those 4 out. And we're going to tell all the Congress and all the Senate, we're taking those 4 guys out. Watch. Just hide and watch. Watch our smoke. And then when we take them out, then we're going to turn around and tell them, hey, we're looking for nominations for next year's awards. You're on the short list. But we can tell you how to get off. Now you remember, who are we dealing with in Congress? It's an axis of weasels, right? So all you have to do, just like with any chain or any other thing, is find the weakest weasel. The weakest weasel busts loose, he comes off, and the jig is up. They start admitting that the law is one thing and what the Internal Revenue Service has been telling us is another. And we're going to continue to use that same process to recover Congress, to take it away from big business, to take it away, because no matter what big business does, no matter how many dollars they can peel off for them, we make the ultimate decision. The 4th branch of government's got to find its hind legs. People, you guys are descendants of the people who found the hind legs back in 1772. You people are the solution right now in 2009. You're going to make this a great year. And I just want to thank all of you for allowing me to come. Thank you, Adam. You know, we the people of Rhode Island, I want to thank you, a new affiliate, a new supporter of Truth Attack. We have association after association after association is gathering up. Next year, I look forward to seeing some of you at Truth Attack's American Liberty Council. That's our assembly of all the tribes of the freedom movement. And we're all going to work together, because if we don't work together, we're going to slave together. Thank you. Thank you all.
Do it right here.
Okay, right.
You want to turn the
Q&A?
camera on, Jay?
Yeah,
You're all set.
what do we got? Can I have my coffee?
Say who you are and
Take a sip. Take a
Coffee?
Yeah, can I have my coffee?
Why not get it?
It
It tastes just like coffee.
tastes just like coffee.
I'll get you, I'll get you.
All these folks in short sleeve, shirts, made me feel like a whip. But, it's cold.
Hey, you know what, man? I commend you for I commend you for dealing with this cold being from Louisiana.
How do you take it?
Barefoot.
Barefoot.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, we grill onions. I never thought to try it that way, but I might get it around.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Question is, and I'll shoot to you. You answer.
No problem. Take a break before you answer.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
This coffee ain't got no shoes.
You're a saint. That's it.
Training wheels for coffee, huh? All right, it's Jay from We the People. First of all, I'd like to commend you, sir, for everything you said. It was truly patriotic and uplifting to most of the people here, I would imagine.
Thank you.
One thing you didn't touch much upon, which is one thing that I'm sure is picking the brain of everybody in here, is how the hell did you beat the IRS and the federal income tax?
Well, it all came to a lot. It wasn't me beating up the IRS, right? To begin with, they had spent 2 years destroying my practice, but I'd spent 35 years building. I had third-generation clients.
Yeah, that is a long
That I've been
practice.
taking care of families for 30 years. And they scared all of them off. They all ran from the tall grass. They sent people out to talk to them. So I am financially destitute when they hit me with the indictments. The tax honesty community that I didn't even know existed came to my rescue. So I can't claim that I beat the IRS. We beat them.
We the people beat them.
We the people beat them. It was our concerted effort to help me and with their money and their prayers and their support. And the other factor was that I think that whenever we got the jury, I got a good jury. I had a judge that was willing to walk on coals to convict me. He hated my guts. I had a government that was used to getting it their way, and I didn't give it to them their way. And I think that it was more of a stroke of luck, providential intervention. I don't know. But when I got up there and I explained the truth to the jury recognized it. Now, I don't want to get sappy.
No, not
There's
at
a
all.
story I want to tell you about that.
Okay.
Well, I don't know how time constrained we are. But before I got up there on the stand to tell my story and to explain the truth about the income tax law to the jury, one of my lawyers, George Hart, a former partner of mine, the guy who got me in all this trouble, because it was him that I went out to save. I was going to find a liability provision to show him so he'd start filing and not get in trouble. And it didn't take me long to realize it wasn't one. But George Hart says, "You want me to pray for you?" And I said, "Hell yeah." And he did. He prayed for me to find the right words. And there were several times during the course of my testimony that I quit testifying and I started hearing myself testify. And on those occasions, the jury was totally enthralled. And I'm shocked at what's coming out of my mouth. And so, yeah, I've got to say, I had a lot of help. And that's what it takes. We've got people right here in Rhode Island that they're trying to put in prison. They need help.
Which is wrong.
And it takes all of us to win.
This concludes this program broadcast. We the People, a freedom of speech television show. Go to www.wethepeopleofri.org.